You guys have 5 minutes to finish the warm-up and to finish the calendar inside your ISNs. I like how you actually wrote hurricane on that page. Draw an example of a vertical pair. A vertical pair of, do not throw things in my class. So you took my tape, you wasted my tape, now you're throwing it on the floor. Okay. Draw an example of a vertical pair of angles. So, it's actually not possible to draw a single pair of vertical angles. There will always be a pair of pairs. Does that make any sense? There's a pair of angles. So, for example, this is a pair of vertical angles. This is a pair of vertical angles. Do you see what I'm saying? There's two pairs of vertical angles. It is not possible to draw just one vertical angle. They always come in pairs. So these are vertical angles here. These are vertical angles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Who knows the angle? Who knows two angles that make a vertical pair there? Yeah. Perfect. Who knows the other pair? 2 and 4. Perfect. Okay. Vertical angles are congruent. That means they are equal to each other. So if this was 50 degrees, this would be 50 degrees. If this is 110 degrees, that would be 110 degrees. That small. All right, draw an example of an adjacent angle. Here's an example of an adjacent angle. But, hold up. Let's think about this. Did we really need to draw that picture? The first one has a bunch of adjacent angles on it. Right? Do you guys see them? What's an example of our first adjacent angle? 2 and 3, yes, adjacent angles. What's another one? 1 and 4 is another one. There's more. 3 and 4, and 1 and 2. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of adjacent angles. Okay? This, none of you guys are, you guys don't have to worry about this. This is the priority map time session. You don't need to worry about this in this period. Great job. There's fourth period. This is the. But fourth period has about 5 more people than you guys. Actually, no, it has like 10 more people than you guys. Because we used to have 14 in this class, now we have 18. They have about 23, they have 22. Okay, take this green packet. You take this green packet, glue it into the problems are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Glue it into your ISN. You have 2 options. You can either glue this entire page in there. You have more than 2 options. I don't care how these get in there. You can do them separately, all together, whatever you want to do. Just make sure they all get in there. I'm going to give you guys 6 minutes to do that. Yeah, just the front page. You can throw away the rest. I'm going to go over 3 of these problems. For a grade, you're going to finish the rest of the 3 in class. Thank you. All right. So let's look at this first one. This first one actually tells you exactly what to do in the instructions right here. It says, take the measurement of F plus the measurement of G. Set that equal to 180 degrees. So, measurement of F is 4x. Plus, the measurement of G is 8x is equal to 180 degrees. I'm going to write this exact same thing, just neater. Okay. Add these two together. It's 12x, yes. 4x plus 8x is 12x, is equal to 180. Divide both sides by 12. Cancels out. We get x is equal to 15. That's, yeah, it was a 12, but I crossed it out. Okay. Don't say it out loud. What type of angle is this? Don't say it out loud. All right, what do you think it is? Adjacents have to share a side. Are these two touching? Not adjacent. What do you think it is? Supplementary. It's in your notes, next bottom. Then you have to go onto my Schoology and look those notes up. No. But listening, it's fine. Supplementary angles. Okay. Moving on to number 3. These two angles are going to be, raise your hand if you think you know what these two angles are. One more second. My question is, raise your hand when you think you know what those two angles are. But we're going to wait a second. Raise your hand. All right, what do you think it is? You already said it out loud. They're definitely vertical angles. Vertical angles do not form lines. What do I mean by this? If you got rid of this, these two would be adjacent because they form a line. But that's not the case. If you can draw a line from the equation to the other equation that goes through the vertex, they're vertical angles. Okay, vertical angles are congruent. That means this is equal to this. 2 over 3x is equal to 90. We want to, well, what do you guys think we're going to do next? Raise your hand when you think you know what we do next. All right, what do we divide by? By 2? Sure. Okay. We divided both sides by 2. This is going to cancel out. We're going to get 1/3 x is equal to 45. Multiply by 3. Put it over 3. That's not right. Okay, I'm gonna do it both ways. You can do it both ways. He was right, but so you multiply both sides by 3. Why would you divide by 3? This cancels out, right? And we get x is equal to 45 times 3 is going to be 100 and, what is it, 35? It's 135. Okay, 135 degrees. Okay. Now let me show you why this actually works. Okay. When you divide, what we did here is we did 2 over 3 divided by 2, right? That's the same as 2 over 3 times 1/2. Those canceled out there. What are you left over with? A 1 over 3. That's where we got this 1/3 x. Okay? You could have, and what most people have been doing is they've been saying 2/3 over 3x is equal to 90. Most people have been saying, okay, let's get rid of the denominator. Let's multiply by 3. Cancels out. 2x is equal to 270. Divide both sides by 2, and you get x is equal to 135. Both ways work. Well, that's because that's what he said. He told me to do that. All right, one more question. I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, hold on. All right, I'm moving on now. Okay, I'm going to do number 4 now. Okay. If we went across here, is there anything? If we went across this way, is there anything? So these are definitely not vertical angles. These are actually adjacent angles. They're adjacent angles because, like, look at that. That makes a straight line if you look at it just like that, right? That is a straight line. So the equation, how many degrees are in a straight line? 180 degrees. So we have this angle plus this angle make a straight line, which is 180 degrees. That's the equation. These are called adjacent angles. Vertical. Vertical. Combine like terms. 9x minus 27 is equal to 180. Add 27. We get 9x is equal to 207. Please put your cell phones up. You do not need to calculate for this. $207 divided by 9 is 20. It's 23. Cancels out. This becomes x is equal to 23. Definitely 23. So 207 divided by 9, 2, right, is 18. Drop the 7, 3, 23. Yeah. Oh, so if you look here, this one, you don't write degrees there because you already have your degrees taken care of at that part. I may have made a mistake. Did I make a mistake on this one? Yep. Yeah, they're not supposed to have the degrees there. Good job.